this is a wonderful stretch, but it's a little bit complicated to get into. You can use a couch, if you have carpet, anything to kneel down on that's pretty soft, and anything to put your foot up on. We have a ball here. This could be your couch, and this could just be the ground if that's soft enough, okay? You don't need to have this. She's going to put one leg up forward and one leg back. Okay, so she got into that pretty easy. You're probably going to start by putting the one leg back first, then stepping up into it. From this position, she's going to put her foot back, lean up nice and tall. She's tall with her knee down and her foot up on the couch. From this position, she's going to stay nice and tall, putting her foot back on whatever that is, the couch or the ball, and then the foot on the ground right here. If this is easy for her to maintain, she's going to rock her hip forward, staying tall. We don't want to bend. She wants to be exaggerated, nice and tall. Lean forward into the stretch. Right here is where we're getting the stretch. Then lean back a little bit. We're going to try to do this between 30 seconds and a minute. You can stay in one position and get the stretch, or you can kind of rock back, hold a couple seconds, rock forward for 10 seconds, stay there, and go back and forth. Okay, this may be enough straight up and down for her. If you feel this vertically right here and feel this stretch, that's it, that's good for you. If you advance, you don't feel it as much, you can lean forward until you feel that stretch. You want to stay tall. We're going to do this up to 60 seconds. On this side, switch and do the other leg. I would start with putting the knee down first, then stepping up. Knee down, switching legs, staying tall. This may be it for you. You might feel it burning right here on the leg that's down, maybe feel the hamstring. Where you feel it is where you need it. That's fine. If it's easy for her, she's going to lean into the stretch a little bit. Holding, then coming back, or just staying there. Find what's tight for you. Work through that tightness. Alright, this is a wonderful stretch, but it's a little bit difficult to get into, so we're going to show you that right now. You want to take a box that's about mid-thigh or slightly up, maybe mid-thigh or slightly low if you're really tight. She's very flexible, although it won't look like it in this exercise because the box is so high, so we gave her a little bit higher box. So you can take something, a countertop, anything that's right at the back of a couch, something that you can put a mat on or a pillow on and make it a little bit soft. So from this position, she's going to take her leg and bring it up and around. I think it's easier if you let the ankle hang off slightly, but that's up to you. From this position, she's going to want to stay as tall as she can, and she's going to get a pronounced stretch in the back of the leg on the side that's up, okay, more in the glute area. From this position, nice and tall, she's going to take her hip and just close it off. So it's not really rotating at the back, but just staying nice and tall, maybe bring the hip in, okay? This is a wonderful stretch. Just get the leg flat the best you can, pick the right height for you, take a pillow, stack it if the box is a little bit low for you, or the couch, take a pillow, put it on there, rotate the hip in, stay in this between 30 and 60 seconds. 30 is pretty good. If you're extremely tight and you can't get the leg flat and it's low, maybe work your way up to 60 seconds. Okay, in the tabletop stride stretch, we're going to find anything that's the right height for you. So we're going to step up into it with one foot, lean into it a little bit to get a stretch. From this position, we're going to take the opposite hip, the leg that's on the ground, that hip, and we're going to rotate it into the knee. We want to move from the hip and the upper back, not the lower back. Then hold 10 seconds, come back, and again move the inside of, take the hip into the inside of the knee and the shoulder. We're just rotating our body into that center, holding for 10 seconds and coming back. We're going to do that 10 times and then switch legs. Rotating in, holding tall, 10 seconds, then rotating back. 10 times, switch and do the other leg as well. Okay, in this correction, we're going to use a foam roll. You can use anything you have at home to prop your leg up just a little bit. We're going to take the roll, stick it underneath the calf. Having it underneath the calf and keeping the toe up in the air, she's going to take the leg in the beginning and first lift it off the ground and hold it straight up in this position. From this position, using the hips of the leg that's long, she just squeeze her butt, lift herself straight up, hold it, and control back down. We're going to do this in the beginning for 5 reps, working our way up to 10 reps per side. As a more advanced, if this isn't easy for you, stay with this. If it's easy for you, take your leg, hug it to your chest with your hands. Now in this position, do the same thing. Squeeze your butt, lift up, hold, and control back down. We're going to work up to 10 reps on each side. So when you finish the side, switch to the other side. Notice imbalances. One side will probably be easier for you than the other. We want to get even on both sides.